Good morning children. Welcome to grade 5 computer science online class. So children, we are dealing with the lesson 3, that is futures of word 2016. So under this lesson we heard discuss about some topic, isn't it ma? So first topic we discuss about spelling and grammar futures, isn't it? Spelling and grammar future. So if you committed any spelling mistake in your document means it will be indicated by the red color wave underlined. Okay, so if you have any spelling mistake mean it will be underlined by, that word will be underlined by red color wave. So we can able to identify there is a spelling mistake. Likewise, if you committed any grammatical mistake in your document means it will also indicate by blue in color. Okay, so grammatical mistake means it will be indicated by blue in color. If you have any spelling mistake means it will be indicated by red in color. Okay, red color. Okay, so this spelling and grammar feature are present under the review tab. Okay, spelling and grammar features are present under the review tab. And second topic we learned about thesaurus, isn't it? What is thesaurus ma? Yes, thesaurus are tools that provides a list of synonyms for a given words. Okay, the thesaurus tools provides a list of synonyms for a given words. This thesaurus also present under the review tab. So the first and second topic is spelling and grammar feature, and second topic is thesaurus. These two features are comes under the review tab. Okay, then third topic we discuss about change case, isn't it ma? Change case. So change case we have 5 options are present under the change case. What are the 5 options? Yes, first one is sentence case, second one is lower case, third one upper case, fourth one capitalize each word, and last one is trolley case, isn't it ma? And this change case are present in the home tab in the font group. Okay, so we can able to see the change case in the home tab in the font group. And next fourth topic we discuss about find and replace command. Find and replace command. This find command is used to search a specific word or text in a document. The find command is used to search a specific word or text in a document. Likewise, the replace command is used to replace a specific word or text in a document. So find command is used to search, and the replace command is used to replace the word in the document. And this find and replace command is comes under the home tab, and we can able to see in the editing group. Okay, so change case we can able to see in the home tab in the font group, but the find and replace command we can able to see in the home tab in the editing group. And next topic, that is fifth topic, we discuss about bullets and numbering, isn't it? Bullets and numbering. What is bullets? Yes, a bullet is a dot or symbol. Okay, bullet is a dot or symbol, and by using this bullet option we can able to arrange the list in an unordered list. Okay, so we can able to arrange the items in a unordered list. We can able to use this bullets. Okay ma. Second one is the numbering, isn't it? Numbering. So in the number we can able to see the numbers or letters for the listing the text. So if you want to arrange the list of text means we can able to use the numbering. In the number we can able to see the number or the letter options. So a list with the numbering is an ordered list. So bullets are unordered list, but numbering are ordered list. Okay, that's the difference between these two things. Okay, friend, today we can start the class with the topic changing the bullet style. Okay, changing the bullet style. So here we have a list of items are there, and here we are going to change the bullet style. So here we have a star like symbol is there, isn't it? That's a bullet style is there. We are going to change that style. Okay, how to do it means we have to follow some steps. Okay, so first step is we have to select the list. So here we have some fruits names, no, so just we have to select that list. Okay, so after selecting that bullet list, next we have to click on the bullet. Okay, so here we have the bullet option is there present in the home tab. So here we have to click it. Okay, so if you click means you can see the define bullet, define new bullet. Okay, one option is there, define new bullet. Okay, so if you click on this define new bullet means we can see the define new bullet dialog box will be appear. Okay, this is the define new bullet dialog box. Okay, so here we have to click on the symbol. Okay, here we have a button is there, symbol button. So if you click on the symbol button means we can see the symbol. Okay, symbol dialog box will be up. This is the symbol dialog box. It will be appear with the font, and then we can select the symbol. Okay, so from here we can able to select the symbol. So here we are going to select any one of the symbol. So just we can select the star symbol. Okay, so if you click that star symbol, and we have to give OK, and here also we have to give OK. Okay, so both the dialog box we have to give OK. So our bullet style is changed. Okay ma, so we can able to change the bullet style by select the bullet list. Okay, first we have to select the list, next we have to go to the bullet option. Okay, here we have the bullet option, an arrow mark is there. If we click means we can see the list. So there we have the define new bullet option is available. Okay, define new bullet option. So if we click on the define new bullet option means we can see the dialog box of new define new bullet. There we have to click on the symbol button. Okay, symbol button. So in the symbol button we can able to see list of bullet style. Okay, these are the bullet styles are present here. So here we can able to choose any one of the style from here. Okay, so if you click on any one of the style and have to give OK to the symbol dialog box. Next we have to give OK to the define new bullet dialog box. So the bullet style will be changed. Okay, this is the step we have to follow to change the bullet style. Okay, so next topic is removing the bullet style. Okay, removing the bullet style. So here at the last section we have see how to insert in the bullet style. Now we are going to remove this bullet style from the list. So first we have to select the list. Okay, so here we have a list of fruits now. So first we have to select the list. Then in the home tab we know that in the home tab we have the paragraph group, isn't it? Under the home tab we have the paragraph group. Under the paragraph group we have the bullets. Okay, so just click on the bullet, and if you give none option means the style, okay, the bullet style will be removed from our list. So if you give a style, bullet style means it will be inserted in our list. If you give none option means the list will be without bullet style. Okay, so it will be remove the bullet style. Okay, so if you want to remove the bullet style means we have to select the list. Next under the home tab we have the paragraph group. In the paragraph group we have to click on the bullet. In the bullet option, otherwise in the bullet library we have to give none option. Okay, so if you give none means the bullet style will be removed from our list. Okay, so last topic in this lesson is symbols. Okay, symbols are signs or specific character that can be inserted in our Word document. So what is symbol ma? Symbol or sign or specific character that can be inserted. Okay, we can able to insert the symbol in our Word document. So symbols like heart, then star, arrow mark can be inserted and formatted in our document just like the regular text. So like the regular text we can able to insert the symbol like heart or a star or arrow mark, we can able to insert and we can able to format it. Okay, so if you want to insert a symbol in our document means we have to follow some step. Okay, so first step what you have to follow means first we have to keep the cursor at the position where you want to insert the symbol. So now I need a symbol here. Okay, so symbol word is there, I want to insert a symbol. Okay, one picture I want to insert here. So what I want to do, it means I want to keep the cursor at the position, so where you want that symbol. Okay, so I kept the cursor. Okay, so you have to keep the mouse pointer, that means the cursor at that position. So you can see a blinking arrow, blinking line, that is the cursor area. Okay ma. Next we have to click on the insert tab. Okay, next we have the click on the insert tab. So under the insert tab you can see the symbol group. Okay, at the last we have the symbol group. Okay, so first we have to keep the cursor at the position where you want to insert that symbol. Next we have to click on the insert tab. Okay, insert tab. So in the insert tab we have the symbol group. Okay, symbol group. So if we click on the symbol group means we have the symbol option present under the symbol group. Okay, so if we click on the symbol option means we can see some symbols are present under this symbol option. So next you can see more symbol. You can choose any one symbol from here. If you need more symbol means we can click the more symbol option at the bottom of this symbol option. Okay, so if you click more symbol option means you can see more symbols are present in this symbol dialog box. Okay, this is a symbol dialog box. It will be opened when you click on the more symbol. Okay, if you click on the more symbol means we can see the symbol dialog box will be open. So from here we can choose any one of the symbol. So here I am going to choose this symbol and we have to give insert. Okay, insert. So if you give insert means it will be present in our document, and we have to close. We have to give the close option to the symbol dialog box. So it will be closed and we can able to see the symbol. It will be present at the position where is the cursor. Okay, see once again. So if you want to insert a symbol at any position means we have to click the cursor at that particular position. Okay, keep the cursor at that particular position. Now I need the symbol at the orange, before the orange word I need a symbol. So first we have to keep the cursor there. Next we have to go to the insert tab. Okay, insert tab. Okay, so we can see after the home tab we have the insert tab. Okay, insert tab. Click on the insert tab. In the insert tab you can see the symbol group at the last, symbol group. So click on the symbol group. We have the symbol option present. If you click on the symbol option means some symbol will be present in this symbol option. So if we need more symbol means we can click on the more symbol option present in the present here. If you click means the symbol dialog box will be appear. From here we can choose any one of the symbol. Okay, so here I am going to choose any one of the symbol. So we can use this symbol. Okay, and we have to give insert button. Okay, at the last we have to give insert. Okay, at the last we have to give what ma? Insert. So now arrow mark symbol is present in our document. Okay, after insert we have to give close. Okay, close. If you give close only it will be closed. Okay ma. So can you able to follow this? So we can see the question answers, remaining question answers, and also the book exercise based on the third lesson. Okay, so the page number 42 we can see the book exercise of lesson 3. So the first one ma, fill in the blanks with the correct word. So options are available in the box. We have to pick up the correct answer and write in the fill up. Okay, see the first one, a blue wave underline indicates dash mistake. So if you have a blue wave underline means we can able to identify that is a grammatical mistake. Okay, grammatical, grammatical. Okay, grammatical. If you see blue line means we can able to identify that is a grammatical, grammatical, grammatical. Then look at the next one, the thesaurus tool provides a list of dash for the given word. The thesaurus tool provides a list of synonyms for a given word. Okay, synonyms. So thesaurus give us the synonym, that is a meaning. Okay, synonym means what ma? Meaning. Okay, the other word of synonym is meaning. Okay, see the spelling of synonym, synonyms, 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 synonyms. Look at the third one, the dash command is used to locate a specific word or text in a document. So what's the answer ma? The find command. Okay, so find command is used to locate a specific word or text in a document. Look at next fourth one, the replace command is available in the dash group of the home tab. So already we discussed that the replace and find command is present in the editing group in the home tab. Okay, so you see the fourth one, the replace command is available in the editing group. Okay, editing, editing, editing group of the home tab. So fifth one, a dash is a symbol that marks an important line of information. A dash is a symbol that marks an important line of information. So if you have any important information means it will be marked by what ma? Bullets. Okay, bullet, bullet. Next, second one we have write T for the true statement and F for the false one. See, first one, you can check spelling mistakes in the entire document. So that is true. So we can able to check the spelling of the document. Okay, we can able to check the spelling of the entire document. That is true only. Next one, in Word 2016, you cannot change the case of the existing text. In Word 2016, you cannot change the case of the existing text. That's false. We can able to change the case, isn't it, ma? So that is false. Second one is false. So the third one, the change case option available in the home tab. The change case option is available on the home tab. That is true. Okay, third one is true. Look at the fourth one, ma. A bulleted list is used when an order of items in the list is important. The bulleted list is used when the order of items in the list is important. So that is false. Okay, that is false. Next one, last, you can have a picture as a bullet. You can have a picture as a bullet. That is true. So we can able to have the picture as the bullet. That is true only. Okay, so true, false and true. Okay, look at next one. Third one, choose the correct option. The dash, wave, underline indicates a misspelled words. The options are red, blue, green, none of this. So if you have red wave lines means we can able to identify that is a misspelling. Okay, misspelling of the word is available. That is red color. Okay, option 1 is correct, red. Next one, the spelling and grammar option available in the dash tab. The spelling and grammar options is available in the dash tab. The options are insert, review, home, layout. The correct answer is a review. Okay, second option is correct, review. Next one, which of the following button you will click to add the word to the Word 2016 dictionary? Which of the following button will you click to add the word to the Word 2016 dictionary? The options are ignore, add, change and insert. So if you want to add a word means we have to give the add option. Okay, we have to click on the add button in to add that word in the Word 2016 dictionary. So second option is correct one. Okay, next, fourth one, which option will you choose on the spelling pan to change all the insisting of the selected word in the document? Options are change, ignore, change all and ignore all. The correct answer is change all. To change all means we have to give change all option. Okay. Next one, in which of the following change case option the first character of the each word is capital? So if you want to make the first letter, otherwise first character of the word to be capital means what is the case we have to use it? Which change case we have to use it? See the options present: lower case, toggle case, sentence case and capitalize each word. So we have to choose the capitalize each word. Okay, fourth option is correct. So first one is first option correct, second one second option, third one second option is correct, fourth one is third option correct and fifth one is fourth option is correct. Okay, next we can see the booklet portion. So already we have discussed the 4 question answers. So we have the fifth question. How can you change the bullet style to a symbol? How can you change the bullet style to symbol? Write the steps. The steps to change the bullet style to a symbol are, the first step is select the bulleted list. Okay, select the bulleted list. Second one, click the bullets arrow and then click define new bullet. First one is select the bulleted list. Second one is click the bullets arrow and then click define new bullet. Third point is the define new bullet dialog box appears. Click the symbol button. Click the symbol button. The fourth point is the symbol dialog box appears. Select the font and then select the required symbol. Last point, click OK on both the dialog boxes to close them. Click OK on both the dialog boxes to close them. See once again, the steps to change the bullet style to a symbol are select the bulleted list, click the bullets arrow and then click define new bullet. The define new bullet dialog box appears. Click the symbol button. The symbol dialog box appears. Select the font and then select the required symbol. Click OK on both the dialog boxes to close them. So, we have completed the third lesson. So, study the booklet and book portions properly. Okay. So, we can meet in the next class. Okay. Thank you so much.